Hey gang, Eli here, and happy Folk Friday. I hope you can see and hear me okay. I'm tuning in from Culpeper, Virginia, on my way down to Farmville, Virginia, tonight for my show at Three Roads Brewery. Hope everyone's doing well and you had a great week and happy Folk Friday. I'm at good old Panera. I stand by here. They should sponsor me on tour. Panera is great. Um, Got the French onion sourdough bread bowl. It's delicious. Um, Let me know if you're here. Say hey in the chat and happy Folk Friday. I see Don is tuning in on YouTube. And just say hey if you're here so I can know that you're doing all right. And we'll get going on our Folk Friday check in for the week. I have successfully completed my northeast kind of leg of the tour. Went up through um, Philadelphia, New York, Connecticut, um, Massachusetts, and Maine. Maine was the venue, which was awesome. So I'm having a great time. I've been meeting with some fantastic folks, great stages, great venues. People have been coming out to see the shows, and it feels really good. So pretty awesome here. First week in the books on spring tour. Shout out to Regis Ann on Facebook, tuning in from Knoxville, and Candy June. Good to see you. Thanks for saying hello. And if you're just tuning in for Folk Friday, you can pop in a comment. We are live now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all the things is happening. Regis Ann, right now I'm in Culpeper, Virginia, heading south to Farmville, Virginia, and Lynchburg, Virginia. I've got two shows at Three Roads Brewing in both places. So they're about an hour away from each other. So it'll be a nice, kind of easy drive next couple days, which is awesome. Pretty excited about that. Let's check in the tour, see how we're doing. And if you're just tuning in, say hello. Love to hear from you in the chat. And happy Folk Friday, everyone. Great to see you. All right, let me share the screen and we'll check in on our updates. So I'm booking more shows in the West Coast, which is awesome. So I've got some great dates in the West, and you can kind of see. It's not, you don't really see the tour route here, but you do see the dates that I'm in. So you can check out interactive tour map on my website, which I'll post in the chat. Happy Friday, Kay. Good to see you. What's up, Connie? And happy Folk Friday, everyone. Mary Lou's here. All right, we're rocking. So my next shows, I'll be in, see if we can see this okay. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. So I'll be in Farmville, Virginia tonight, and then Lynchburg on Saturday. Then I'll also be in Axton, Virginia on Sunday. And I got some live streams coming up, which would be really fun. I got a double header Ursa live stream. This says Washington and Pittsburgh, but these will actually be online. So stay tuned. If you're in my Levitators community, I'm going to be sending out an email letting y'all know how to connect with those Ursa Live. So it'll be a double header. The first Ursa Live will be an original show, all originals. And the second one will be all covers. So we'll have a good old time on those. So Monday, Tuesday will be a great way to start your week. And then I'll be rocking to the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin. I'll be hanging out in the Midwest for a while before going out to Minnesota, Nebraska, and then coming back through Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, hanging out to Omaha all the way out there. So lots of shows coming up, but I'm on like a little bit of a Virginia weekend, and then heading over to the Midwest. So shout out to Vamshi from India. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Janine is on Twitch. Awesome. Happy Folk Friday, everyone. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. And let's get some grooves going. This song has been hugely popular on tour. We had a really kind of cool fan base tuning in last night in Bethlehem, um, Pennsylvania, and they knew all the words to the song. It was crazy. Like hearing people like sing your songs like back to you, like all the lyrics and like being super into it. It's just like it's a pretty awesome experience. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty amazing. So let's see if we can just do let's see if we can do a sing along for this is one of my top songs on tour. Be Your Someone. Here we go. All right, let's try and share my screen, share audio. Here we go. Oh. All right, let me know if you can hear that okay. Sing along together. Here we go.
Maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe you shouldn't talk that way. Really matter if the bed's made, or if it wore the same shirt that day.
Happy Folk Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Maybe you showed up too late.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom.
I left my shoes by the doorway. I like it that way. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm that someone.
Hey, Kelly.
If you don't need me, why you call me in the night when you're so lonely? Lay it on me, so baby, come on.
Thanks for emoji dancing, Janine.
Be your someone. Be your someone. So what you wanna do now? We both know how we're feeling. I can hear you breathing. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm that someone. You leave all your weight on. If you don't need me, why you call me in the night when you're so lonely? Lay it on me, so baby, come on. Tonight, just let me be your someone. Be your someone. Be your someone. Maybe I'm a little lazy. Maybe you're a little crazy lately. But I don't change things. Ooh, be your someone. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm that someone. You leave all your weight on. If you don't need me, why you call me in the night when you're so low? Lay it on me, so baby, come on. Tonight, just let me be your someone. Be your someone. Be your someone. Be your someone.
Here it is. Be Your Someone. And I want to show you a photo of these guys who came out to my show last night, knew all the words to the song, and were just singing along like crazy. Here are the boys. That's Juan, Dylan, and that llama right there. See, wearing my t-shirts. Two of them had the pink shirts, and that llama had the blue shirt. So I got pink and blue shirts on tour, and people have been loving them. So that was a really cool night last night. There it is. Be Your Someone, and glad you love it, Candy. Question from William, a good question. William, those virtual shows or just live streams. So yeah, Pittsburgh, that's a live stream show. I will be around Pittsburgh that evening, so I just put it kind of like as a connector. So I'm going to be doing 2 Ursa live stream shows next Monday and Tuesday. So I'll be singing original shows on Monday, and I'll cover songs on Tuesday. So we'll have a double header next week of live stream music performances. So pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Hey everyone, and welcome to Folk Friday. We're having a good old time here. I do these start this month. It's probably been about it's been 3 years. Wow. Yeah, I think it's been 3 years since I've been doing these Folk Fridays every week. So pretty awesome. We should probably celebrate somehow. So, I really enjoy these, and it's a great way for me to connect with you while I'm on tour. So the first week of tour has been complete. It's been awesome. Been doing great. Usually the first week is really hard because like my body and mind and soul are like, what's going on with all this driving? And it was very cold. The first week it was below freezing most nights. So the first week was a little tough, but the last 3 or 4 days I've been kind of like finding my groove, finding my rhythm on tour, and it's getting a little bit easier. So that's pretty cool. And after this Virginia weekend, I'll be at Farmville, Virginia tonight, Lynchburg, Virginia Saturday, and Axton, Virginia on Sunday. Next week, I'm heading to the Midwest. So that'll be pretty cool. I'll be back in Ohio and Indiana, Michigan, and Wisconsin next week. So that'll be exciting. I went to school in Indiana University. So the Midwest has a very close place to my heart. So it'll be great to be hanging out with all my Midwest mates next week. Pretty exciting. Well, yeah, if you've got any questions for me out there, let me know. Anything that you're curious about how tour is going, or anything at all about the road, I'm happy to answer and do a little Q&A. And then I've got one more song that we can jam to before we wrap up. So if you have a request of a song that you want to sing along with me to the lyrics, let me know in the chat as well. Happy to play that. We can rock that together. So I always love these Folk Fridays. Way to check in, see how things are going with y'all. So let me line up my next song here. And last week we sang along with "I Want to Tell You." We just did "Be Your Someone." Feeling like maybe "Vacation." Let's see what's up. Yeah, let's do that one. So I'll rock "Vacation." If you got any questions for me, pop them in the chat, and we'll have a good old time. Here we go.
I wake up in the morning, open the shades, letting all of the light in. The sun is shining, I can smell the coffee you made me. The songs that you've been singing tell me how much you love me. You love me. I don't wanna go to work.
Hey Antoinette, good to see you.
Need more than a weekend to be here, and I'm feeling like I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two.
All right, we've got some questions coming in. Good question, Don. Any questions for me about tour? Pop in the chat. Happy to answer.
I don't wanna go to sleep. It's just you and me. Need more than a weekend to be here, and I'm feeling like I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two.
Happy Folk Friday, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
I don't wanna go to work when you're wearing my shirt. I don't wanna go to sleep when it's just you and me. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up, you're my ocean view. I'm on vacation when I'm with you. Every day I wake up on an island for two.
There it is, Vacation, another sweet sing-along song. Love that one on tour as well. And yeah, walk, talk, dance, sing songs been super popular on tour. It's been really cool. Then I get to go back and do the Four Directions. People are like, whoa, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, doing well. Shout out to Candy saying happy Folk Friday. Sweet way to start the weekend. Absolutely, Candy. And I'm here in Panera. People are looking at me like I'm a little bit weird, and that's how I roll. Just do things in wherever there's public Wi-Fi. That's what you got to do on tour. So yeah, shout out to everyone for tuning in. Good to see Antoinette and Kay and William, Janine, Don, and Candy. We had Kelly hanging out with us. Don had a question here about tour. Don says or asks, what's the most amount of hours you've driven in one shot? Pretty good question. So in one shot, like continuously without like any breaks, or just like one shot from like one place to the other? Let me know, Don, because those are two different answers. Hey, Michael, so good to see you. Happy Folk Friday, and welcome everyone to the fun. Happy to be connected with you. Thank you, Antoinette, bringing more folks in. Appreciate the love. So these are two different questions here. I'm just wondering if Don is asking the most amount of hours I've driven just like continuously without stopping, or like from one venue to the next, because those are probably a couple different answers. So we'll see how Don qualifies it. Yeah, tonight I'll be in Farmville, Virginia, and then Lynchburg, Virginia, and then Axton, Virginia. So it is a Virginia weekend. If you've got folks in those places, friends or family, let them know I'm coming to their town. You can send them my website with tour dates, and just let them know that I'm coming. They can see it on the tour dates on the website. So I really like just kind of direct people there. And on my website, on the top right here is, just tour dates. You can click there, and then you've got the map and all the dates there. So. All right, Don is qualifying. Don says without sleep, so you could stop for a bathroom break. Okay, so that would probably be in Texas. I had to like really kind of hustle to get from one spot to the next. So I would say probably 6 to 8 hours driving, like without sleep, stopping for bathroom breaks and getting gas and stuff. But one day maybe 8 hours. Now, when I was a younger man, when I would drive from Indiana to Arizona, that was probably around like 10, 12, 14 hours in a day. I remember one time I drove from Arizona all the way back to Washington, D.C. to surprise my mom on Christmas morning. And me and my buddy actually drove throughout the night from Arizona to Washington, D.C., like without stopping. So we switched off a little bit. So that was like a 24-hour drive. That was probably one of the most epic drives I've ever done. Good question, Don. Hopefully that answered it a little bit. Usually I'll drive about 3 hours, just kind of like straight, just rock it, and then I'll stop for like a break or get gas or get food or something. Most of the tour dates, I'm driving about like 4 to 6 hours. So that's about average. Farmville is a cool small town. Yeah, I think it is, William. I think I've been through there before, but I haven't played there before. It'll be the first time that I'm playing it, so really excited about it. Don did 14 hours from Virginia to New York, back the same day. Oh my gosh, Don, that's a lot. That is wild. It's crazy. Janine asks, "What's the best piece of advice another musician ever gave you?" Oh, that's a good one. I think probably I've heard a couple of really good gems from musicians, letting me know like how they did their thing. But I think I remember one. Can't remember who it was. But there was some like Spotify interview of a musician, and I'm not sure if it was like it was like a pop artist, and they said the only time you fail as a musician is when you stop, and that stuck with me. It's like the only time it's over, or the only time like you feel like it's done, is like when you decide it's done. So you can just keep going, and you're never like a success or a failure until you decide that that's enough, and that's totally cool. So I like that advice because to me, it's pretty much telling me like just keep going. You know what I mean? And that in itself is success. So whether it was learning, the F chord when I was 12 and just like hand hurting so bad and trying to play, these hard chords, or learning to write my first songs or getting my first show or being my first band. Like there's always like this next step, and there's always just keeping on going. That's all it was. So I like that advice, and hopefully that's some cool advice for you, because I know you're a musician as well. I know you rock it. So really, just keep going and enjoy the journey along the way. Cool Beans Promotions, what's up? Good to see you. And Farah is here. Happy Folk Friday. Prelin is on YouTube. What's up, Prelin? Good to see you. And Don says, failure only comes when you stop trying and stop learning. That's exactly it. So there's many kind of rejections along the way, failure along the way, many losses along the way, but all those is pretty much just like don't lose the lesson. Those can teach you more, and those can actually advance you more as a creative or whatever you're doing than anything else. So as a musician, I had tons of setbacks, like tons of rejections from venues, just like, no, can't play here, or people don't like my music. You know what I mean? Some people are just like, not for me. You know what I mean? And that's okay. All the times where, I'm trying to get on playlists and they say no. It's like I have to send like thousands and thousands of emails to get like 20 responses from venues. It's just a part of it. So, and it's just about keeping on going and doing the thing and having fun while doing it. So I think that's great, Dom. All good. Thanks, Pelham. Thanks for stopping by. Cool Beans is doing great. That is fantastic to see. Yeah, so those are some of my top advices for musicians. Let me know if that went over well, Janine, or that sounded cool to you. So yeah, let me know. Awesome, gang. Happy Folk Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. We've been streaming on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. Sending all my love to you all out there. And that's right, Candy. Never give up. Sending my best to you from the road in Virginia. All my best to you, Prelin, and your dad, Cool Beans, and Don. Candy, thanks for tuning in. Farah, you rock. Antoinette, always love seeing you. And we're about a little bit over a week through on tour. So it's been cool. William, thanks for hanging out with me too. And Michael, all my love your way. Kay, shout out to you. We've got Janine tuning in we got Germany and India in that today. That's pretty awesome. Kelly, good to see you. Can't wait to see you live soon. Bamshi and Mary Lou, Connie, Regis Ann, and everyone else tuning out there and checking out the replay. Rock on. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you at the show sometime soon. All my dates are up on my website. You can check them out with all the information there. And ready to rock Farmville tonight. Let's go. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, David. Good to see you, bud. Can't wait to see you out there too. Awesome. All my love, y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.